Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Medicine of the Soul, and I have an awesome video, or really topic, that I want to talk about today. I was having a conversation with my dad over the weekend, and I said something that I wasn't really expecting to say, and we were talking about how he felt when he was growing up, and also how I felt while I was growing up. I'm still growing, so I don't even consider myself grown up right now, but basically what my childhood was like and my early adulthood. And I said that during that whole time, I wanted to be somewhere else, and so I was. And when I said that, it was like a very real moment where I realized I did not want to be on earth, I guess would be the best way to describe that. And I don't mean that in a mental health way. I mean that I wanted to be in the stars. That's where I felt at home. And so for any of you that feel that way, I understand. But the biggest blessing that I've ever had in my life is choosing to be present here and now, because I choose to live the life that I want to live now. And yeah, I struggle sometimes. Yeah, I don't have everything figured out. And I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure out my life too. But the biggest blessing is that I didn't stay up in the stars, because I know that I could have. I know I could have just stayed there and existed and probably, I don't know, probably had a family by now. Probably, I don't know, bought a house? Sure, whatever. But would I have actually been happy? Would I have actually been living the life that I want? Probably not, because I didn't even know what I wanted. It has taken years and shadow work, and all that shadow work is looking at the parts of you that you really don't want to see, the parts of you that you shy away from, looking at them, loving them, and working on them, being present in your body with body work, yoga, therapy, what other tools have I used? Dancing, getting yourself out there. And when I say dancing, I mean, I will dance at the grocery store, I will dance at the gym, just whenever I feel like it, because at the end of the day, nobody cares. Yeah, you might get some weird stares, guaranteed they'll walk away 20 minutes later and it'll be like nothing ever happened, because they don't care. Nobody cares. Only you care about yourself. And that's true. When you have a family, you'll care about them, and hopefully they'll care about you. That's not always the case, but that's my wish for you. And so when you're sitting here feeling like this journey is too much, because I know I've been there, when you're feeling like you can't progress or you can't do it anymore, you're forced to look at, do I go back or do I move forward? And I say go back because you continuing to do that thing that you know, or feel that thing that you know you just don't resonate with, is you going backwards, because you're still doing it. You're stagnant, not moving. And so when you're on this journey and you decide that you're more important than anything else because you are living your life, that's when you decide to be here on earth and exist. And so if you're going to exist, are you going to just float? Are you just going to do whatever comes your way and say, yeah, I guess, and then wake up, watch Netflix, go to sleep, I don't know, miserable? You might not be miserable, but go to sleep and there's no like fire, there's no passion in your life? Or are you going to do the things that you say you want to do the things that you've always wanted? Yeah, it might be hard. Yeah, it might not be exactly as you thought. And you know what? you might find something better, if I'm being honest. You might find a better path. You might find that you're living in Europe. You might find that you decide to just leave everything and start over. And whatever you decide, that's you starting to live. And that is soul work. That is medicine of the soul, is living. Oh, I just got chills. It's living the life that you want to live. And that means understanding who you are. That means understanding your inner child. That means understanding who you are in the stars. And that means understanding what you actually want and being unafraid of whatever comes forward, whatever comes to light. That is medicine of the soul. And that is what I want for each one of you. You have someone here right in front of you, if you're watching this, that has been going through it and still going through it and will be going through it for the rest of my life, because I'm not turning back, and neither should you. Yep, that feels complete.